NB Reviews. It's in the pan.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Bacon.com. My name's Nerdberry. Today we're going to be looking at a game on the CDI, a real big piece of shit. I'm not sure if it's something I really want to get into, but I don't really feel like I have a choice. This system is something that I've owned for a long time, and I just don't really like it. There's really nothing good for it, but it's worth the shot, you know, especially because right now I have these 3 Zelda games that are kind of just been hanging around. So we're gonna be playing with a little bit of this because I'm one of the few that doesn't have the little controllers. And then I'm also gonna be trying not to use this, but I'm gonna keep it ready just in case I want to fucking kill myself. Okay, well, this is interesting. I'm gonna kind of check out the intro here, see what's going on with this game. Alright, well, let's go ahead and press start. No, not down, start. Would be nice if there was some, something on these controllers here.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Why would you care what Ganon's up to? What?
Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Korodai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Okay.
Great, I'll grab my stuff.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
How about a kiss, for luck?
You've got to be kidding.
Squadala, we're off.
Wow, what are all those heads?
These are the faces of evil. You must conquer each.
I guess I'd better get going.
I guess so.
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
Let's go over there.
Hey, wanna fight the forces of evil in Korodai? Check it out, it's easy. You got this map, see?
For whatever reason, Zelda pops on the screen and just starts yelling at you, "Hey!
Press button 1 to slash with the sword.
Hey, it's really easy. Check it out. You got the sword and you do the thing and you're going." Oh my god, it's just... it's too much. Move the Triforce. Oh. Flash! So way back in the early 1990s, Nintendo was trying to keep up with, I guess, Sega, because they were really the only ones that were having a success with their Sega CD add-on, if you really want to call it a success. But to be realistic about it, it really wasn't very successful, but I guess everybody thought it was kind of the new trend, it was a new fad kind of thing, and everybody thought it was going to be the future, which CD-based gaming is the future, but I don't think it was quite ready yet. And Nintendo was actually onto something with that, because they actually passed on making CD-based games all the way up until 2001 when they released the GameCube. And we're not even talking about the Nintendo 64 DD, which isn't really quite a disc-based game, even though it's a drive disc. It's a different monster altogether. But for real though, Nintendo had hired Philips and Sony to kind of do some stuff for them and look into making CD-based games, and the result is the PlayStation and the Philips CDI. And that's the one we're talking about today. The Philips CDI really was a piece of crap. There are 2 major issues with the Faces of Evil that I noticed as I was playing it, and that's the animation style and the gameplay. The in-game animation isn't the worst I've ever seen, but the intro animation is truly abysmal. It looks like an extremely low-budget 1980s cartoon show, But in all seriousness, the graphics and overall art style are embarrassingly bad. My friend said that it looks like something out of a coloring book. Everything is outlined with these dark black lines, and I guess it's so kids don't color outside of the lines, I don't know. But the animation and art is only half the battle in playing the Faces of Evil. Gameplay is absolute trash and makes you wonder if Animation Magic had any clue what they were doing when they took on this monumental task. First off, the 2D side-scrolling perspective is entirely different from previous Zelda games. Exploration was a complete afterthought, making way for generic hand-to-hand combat. Considering the side-scrolling nature of this game, the Faces of Evil without a doubt could be thought of as a platforming game. Link has to run around and jump on multiple platforms in every single stage. A Zelda platforming game? That's weird to even think about. So with such a major emphasis on maneuvering across these platforms, you would think the developers would make it easier. Fucking cat, get out of the way. Oh my god. Move! Move! Ah! Get! And to be fair, I haven't played this game with the wired CDI gamepad. Instead, I've been forced to play it with this little CDI remote control here. But to go ahead and shove that nonsense right back in your face, you should also know that pretty much all CDI systems came pre-packaged with the remote control and not the gamepad. So realistically, this game should be designed to function with the remote control. Actually, that should be the standard for all CDI games. Oftentimes you'll be smashing the attack button and Link won't do anything. But oddly enough, it only happens while he's being attacked. As you can see right here, this doesn't make any sense. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'm blown away and I'm extremely angry and I don't even want to play this game anymore. I'm gonna throw this piece of shit in the trash. I hate Philips for publishing this game and I hate Nintendo for allowing it to happen. It's unfortunate that this game even exists. Actually, it's unfortunate that any of these Zelda games exist because the Zelda series really is one of the best in all video gaming history, to be honest. Everything from Nintendo to Ocarina of Time, which many people consider to be one of the best games ever made. But there's just something about these games that will just haunt me for forever. They're not worth getting rid of, but to be honest, they're not worth ever playing again. You're not missing anything if you haven't played them. Even as a Zelda fan, I don't even think you want to go down this road. So to be honest, maybe it's best that you stay clear of this one. Being as the game is playable, I can't quite give this game a 0 out of 10 nerd rating, even though I want to. But there's nothing spectacular about it. There's actually nothing even that's even remotely good about it. Everything from the graphics to the gameplay to the animation, the art style, it's all just absolute shit. So I have to give this game a 2 out of 10. I would love to bump it up to a 3, but you know, just because it's a Zelda game, but it just doesn't deserve it. And I can't be biased based on my personal opinion and feeling for Zelda. She's a hottie.
You are mine, Nerdberry.
I think it's time for me to go ahead and call this one and finish up this video. I went ahead and threw that damn thing in the trash. Just something about it, I just didn't want it. Every time I try to get rid of it, it comes back though. I feel like it might be right behind me somewhere. So I'm just gonna keep walking. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming by. Really appreciate it. Be sure to check out Nerdbacon.com if you're looking for any awesome video games. Right now we're running Retroary, which will be going on for all of February. But we also do all sorts of other stuff too. Check out the news and the DIY sections as well. Anyway, you guys bring the nerd, we'll bring the bacon. Check us out next time. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.
Drink your wine, oh, to the...
No! No!